Yan! Hello kayo! Hello kayo! Hello kayo dyan! Kamusta naman kayo dyan? Mga kameta. Ayan na. Ayan, ay wait lang. Baka makita yung chester natin. Ayan na mga kameta. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. Well, pagdating naman sa amin, we took our chances a while ago. Dumaan kami dun sa opisina ni Mayor Vico. Ayun, just taking our chances. Sabi namin kung he's in town or if he's around, then, mag-hello kami may mayor, the good mayor. But as it stands, the good mayor was not in the house. So maybe next time. Better luck next time. We look forward to catching up with the good mayor Vico Soto next time to talk about his affordable housing, to talk about his whole sorts of initiatives that he has forwarded pagdating sa wait lang parang mali atang ginawa kong thread next time na lang baka ma-accuse tayo ng yay. Okay, medyo sabog tayo na ito. One second, ulitin natin to wait lang. Hindi, naglolo ko kasi itong internet ko dito No, so a while ago dumaan kami sa City Hall sa Pasig. Sabi ko namin baka by chance, baka andyan si Mayor, mag-hi kami. Yung pala, of course, weekend, no assurance, and mukhang sumablay yung attempt namin at spontaneous drop by. No, because Mayor Vico, of course, has many good initiatives, new initiatives. Kasama dyan sa mga initiatives niya is affordable housing. There's some of the safety urban planning initiatives is also putting into place. Pero yung pinaka-exciting na I was hoping to learn more about was plans to redo a whole complex, yung kanilang City Hall sa Pasig. It looks like it could be potentially public-private partnership project. Malaking complex ang gusto nilang gawin, magiging mas open yung entrance, and then of course they have to make it more earthquake proof, more safe, more modern. So I was really looking forward to talking to Mayor about it. Pero yun nga, mukhang spontaneous chance natin ay medyo pumalpak, ay hindi gumana yung spontaneous chance natin. So hopefully next time, Mayor, kamusta naman kayo dyan, Mayor? Baka next time, better luck next time. Sana Mayor will be around town para makausap natin ng isa sa mga pinaka-mahusay at mahalaga din dyan. Ito yung unique sa kanya. Isa sa mga pinaka-good governance-driven leaders in the country. So, best wishes. Wait lang, hindi pa nagsettle in itong kape. Init kanina grabe ang init. Okay. Marami tayong pag-usapan. Of course, kagabi, nag-trending itong SMNI. Mukhang hindi lang si Kiboloy, pero pati yung channel ng SMNI ay natanggal sa YouTube. But, upon checking again, mukhang kasama yung mukhang bumalik daw yung channel ng SMNI. But again, I was checking a while ago, parang nawala na naman. So, pag-usapan din natin yan. And then, not to mention, of course, yung latest developments. We're talking about Threads. Ito yung na-launch ng Twitter. So, let's look at whether Threads is the way forward. Is Threads gonna beat Twitter? Is Threads the solution to the insanity of Elon Musk way of running things? The 12-year-old way of running things? Probably 12-year-old kid can do better. Anyway, pag-usapan natin yan ng mabilisan kasi kailangan natin humabol sa mga iba't ibang bagay. But before starting there, let's just balikan natin yung mga latest showbiz developments sa Pilipinas. Ito, kanina nakita ko nung dumaan tayo sa ating derma. Si Doktora, nagpa-check tayo ng ating derma. Kasi tumatanda na tayo. Kailangan natin, nakita natin, may nanonood ng It's Showtime. Yung mga iba dyan. So, mukhang happy sila Vice Ganda. Mukhang things are going well as far as Showtime is concerned. Mukhang the arrangement with the GMA Network so far is going very, very well. And I could see they're very happy. Kampante sila. Finally, they're finding their footing. They're finding a stable foundation because after all, of course, GMA Network is one of the biggest, no, media outlets, especially after ABS-CBN in its full-fledged sense was effectively shut down, no. So I'm glad. I'm happy to see that some of the familiar people, no, folks will have will have something good to look forward to for the foreseeable future on free TV, no. So that's very important thing. Sa Itbulaga naman, may mga updates din tayo. Of course, sabi ng mga kasi ang gulo na ngayon, di ba? Kasi meron yung E.A.T, ito ang totoo. Ito yung mga OG ng Itbulaga, napunta sa kabila naman sa TV5, TVJ. Pero yung Itbulaga naman, under the Halasos, is there naman pa rin sa GMA. So ang tanong ngayon is this gonna be a competitive landscape or is this gonna be a kind of a congested landscape? Kasi there's competition and then there's congestion, no? So some are wondering kung pwede tayong magkaroon ng situation kung saan effectively may dalawa tayong Itbulaga at yung ABS-CBN na pinaka-popular noontime show ngayon naman na si GMA, what will be the multiplier effect? So medyo magulong usapan yan. But so far, at least ang contention hindi ng original, yung Itbulaga ngayon na reboot, na still under yung Itbulaga is that tuloy daw ang laban, hindi sila magsasara, mukhang go pa rin sila. Ilabas natin yan baka ano tayo dyan. Ito. So nag-dismiss ng lawyer ng tapes yung claim na Itbulaga will stop airing by the end of this month. Huling month daw ngayon. In first naman, pag chinek mo yung ratings, the ratings are not amazing like the original Itbulaga, but the ratings seem to be good enough. And then some of the episodes, I think especially yung episode nila Yorme and all seems to be doing fine naman. So ito yung latest na updates na, well, pagdating naman sa Itbulaga, mukhang they're gonna push it. They're gonna push it until 2024 pa naman yung kontrata, di ba? So, ayon dito sa Legal Counselor Production Company, Tape Incorporation, si Maggie Abraham Garduque, she questioned yung rumors, yung Marites na Itbulaga will supposedly end its noontime run by the end of July, with the celebrity lawyer stressing that there was no reason for such thing to happen. No? So, yun po yung sinabi niya. So there's no reason for that. We do not contest that on July 1. Mababa ang rating of Itbulaga because of its anticipation of people on the launch of new shows. But thereafter, makikita naman natin na tumaas na ulit ang ratings nito. So they see some stabilization. So they see no reason for this to go away. Sabi naman sa kanya, ang Itbulaga ay para sa tao at hanggang maraming manonood ang tumatangkilik, patuloy ang Itbulaga sa pagbibigay ng saya at tulong sa mga kababayan natin. Alright, so at least so far there's an optimism na the numbers are bouncing back enough for them to be able to move in the right direction. So yun yung so far nakita natin dito. But as I said, I think the situation is very, very fluid, no? Tingnan natin, how can we have a situation where multiple yung itong multiple noon time siya. Ang dami talaga eh. So, tingnan natin where is this gonna go. But mukhang optimistic. It's optimistic yung mga tao dyan because they feel na each of them, I mean, ganito. The argument is simple. The whole pie is big enough to be sliced in at least 3 different directions. Parang yun yung idea na. But let's see. Kasi mahirap yan eh. Parang medyo potentially congested ang noontime show natin. Now, kahapon, nakita na niya naman nung kinausap natin si paring Leloy Claudio dun sa studio taping natin. In fairness naman, I think I know the criticism against noontime show na ito ay mga escapist, ito ay na mga supposedly promote ng passivity, political passivity, ito ay mga distraction lamang, etc. I understand it. Pero marami sa ating mga kababayan, they look forward to programs like that to have some sort of sense of relief, no, from everyday grind, no? Kasi aminin natin, marami sa ating mga kababayan ay nagsisurvive pa rin sa starvation wages. Napakababa yung sahod ng mga karamihan nating mga kababayan kumpara dun sa mga gastusin sa pang-araw-araw nila ng pangangailangan, kumpara dun sa mga inflation na meron tayo. Honestly, one reason I began to develop empathy, no, on this issue, because honestly I've been very critical of Philippine mainstream mass media for quite some time. Now, even though I've been working there, of course, I've worked in ABS, I work in GMA, now I'm with TV. I mean, I feel that, mainstream media should have done or could have done a far better job, no, in terms of uh, inculcating critical thinking and making sure that entertainment goes with some level of information, some level of making us more active citizens. I get that. Pero nung nagbabasa tayo ng libro by Frederick Douglass, this was about slaves, no, in plantation America, plantation states of America back in the day. Nung kumakanta sila, that was really their only moment of elevation. Elevation above mga daily grind and difficulties they're facing. Now, thankfully, thank God, wala naman tayong slavery sa modern era, pero aminin natin, para sa karamihan ng ating mga kababayan, the everyday is very, very difficult. So, for me, everyone deserves, no, kind of an hour or so of levitation, no, and a little bit of getting above the grind of everyday life. But at the same time, of course, I hope, bawi naman sa newscast, bawi sa yung mga bloggers, bawi yung mga ibang may platforms in terms of making sure na we also espouse critical thinking. Kaya nga meron tayong mga vlogs na ganito, di ba? At the same time, competition is good, but we have to make sure that it's competition for the best of reasons. And at the same time, you have to make sure it's competition without congestion, no? Because ngayon, ang isa pang tanong is, the fourth element, so 3 elements pinag-usapan natin. OG, E.A.T, E.A.T BULAHA, tapos it's SHOWTIME naman, medyo nag-stabilize na sila, they're doing very well. Pero andun pa rin si Willie. Si Willie Revillame. So may mga marites din na baka si Willie ay gusto bumalik dun sa mga malaking mga estasyon after hindi nag-work masyado yung kanilang, alam na natin yan, hindi nag-work masyado yung kanilang effort to launch their own. Ano yung All TV ba yan? So, grabe. Uy, grabe naman yung comment na yan. Oh. So, ito. So, ang tanong naman ngayon is, what's gonna happen? So, yung sabi naman ni Lolit Solis, di ba? Ito, mukhang malabo na makabalik. Mukhang the market has moved ahead or the market is very congested. There were discussions about him making a semi-comeback by guesting in some of these noontime shows. But the way things are turning out, parang medyo mahirap eh. No? So, ito yung argument ni Lolit Solis sa Philippine Star yata yun, no? Sabi niya, wala na sa radar ng fans, biglang medyo nawala na yung momentum. Nakakalungkot naman ang mga nangyayari ngayon. Sabi nito, para bang gusto mo nang lang isipin, parang isang panaginip na lang ang mga nagaganap. Hindi mo akalain na ngayon naghahanap ng isang network si Willie Revillame na kokop-kop sa kanya. Samantalang noong kasikatan niya, para siyang hari o king na hinahabol-habol. Now, let's not forget, I mean, less than 10 years ago, no? I mean, we're talking about fewer than 6-7 years ago. Naalala ko si Chris Aquino, no? Was the queen of Philippine showbiz, no? And then she had to go through a journey, etc. And I'm glad naman, thank God, that she's doing better. Now, physically and hopefully overall, no? And then let's see if she's gonna make a comeback to Philippine showbiz. But one thing we have learned throughout the years and decades is that you cannot really take your position for granted pagdating dito sa mga showbiz industry. It's a very dynamic, very fast-moving situation. And as I said, ngayon naman, meron kang situation kung saan na medyo congested na. Ba't pa ako may ganyan? No? Medyo congested na ang merkado. So let's see what's gonna be the Willie strategy. And I always said, ang mass media business is very, very difficult. There's a reason why the richest families in the Philippines have not entered yet the mass media. I'm talking about the Ayalas. I'm talking about the C's, for instance, or even the Gokong Ways. No, they're not still in the mass media business because it's very difficult. It's very challenging, especially after yung Tatay Digong ginulo na yung sitwasyon. Now everyone is scrambling to find some sort of footing. No, now speaking of scrambles in the media landscape, transition naman tayo ng konti sa news affairs. No? So not long ago, there were certain people who are pushing for Rappler to be closed. There are people, of course, who managed to almost shut down ABS-CBN. But now things have been turning in a different direction. So, for instance, yung All TV na was supposed to, come in and gobble up what was lost because of the ABS-CBN situation. It kind of didn't pull off. They were not able to pull it off. And now naman, meron tayong isa pang development, which is yung SMNI naman ang inatatanggalan. Kasi actually, I was wondering nga kung ano mangyari dito sa SMNI na yan. Kasi nakita natin nung isang week, sinut down yung personal account nung founder ng SMNI. No? But, ang tanong was, will this be extended dun sa mga media businesses na attached sa kanya? No? So kahapon nalaman natin na potentially hindi, na baka mag-extend ito. So let's be honest, pagdating sa Air Wars, it's really GMA Network and TV5 right now. No, it used to be ABS-CBN and GMA and to a lesser degree TV5, but now really ang labanan dito is TV5 versus GMA Network with CNN Philippines and others in the wings, no? So if you look at the SMNI, talagang strength nila was really online. Diba? Million yung following nila, million. So, they were really strong online and alam natin yung market nila, yung audience nila, karamihan dyan yung mga strong supporters ng dating administrasyon, no? Dating administrasyon ni Digong. But now, there's this big question. Pag matanggalan sila dito sa YouTube at matanggalan sila dito sa social media, ano nang gagawin nila ngayon? Kasi sa air naman, I'm not sure they're a big player there, no? So really, it's really the YouTube situation, no? Ngayon, may lumilitaw na balita na bumalik daw yung SMNI sa YouTube, na may new version na yan. I'm not sure na pwede mo gawin ulit yan. Kasi kung talaga may legal basis, alam niyo naman kasi yung legal context, di ba? Kung may legal basis to shut down yung original one, kung gagawa ka ng bago, mas-shut down na rin yan inevitably. Kasi madali na may report yan or pwede naman i-detect yan ng pwede i-detect yan ng algorithm, di ba? Pero nevertheless, may balita kanina na bumalik ulit. So ito barely a day after YouTube. Check nga natin. Ay, meron nga. Ito, meron na siya, oh. Meron nga. May bago na. This is it. Ayan, may 2,000 subscribers, oh. Ayan. So, okay. Update. Okay. So, kahapon natanggalan. Ang gulo talaga ng Pilipinas. Tignan natin. Kasi kailangan talaga nila itong online na to eh. Dito naman talaga sila malakas eh. Or, I mean, relatively, no? Paano to? So, natuwa daw yung mga kabataan party list na yung YouTube ng Sunshine Media Network International News Online channel, haba na pa, na shutdown. Kasi of course, ang contention ng iba is yung mga red tagger na iba dyan, yung mga tatay style na iba dyan, na very active sa outlet na yun, or itong outlet na yan allegedly ay nag-amplify, no, nung mga anti-left, mga anti-Duterte kind of rhetoric. Ito yung sinasabi ng mga critics, no. So, maraming natuwa. Pero, wait lang, may bago na silang Wait lang. Okay, basahin muna natin itong news na to. So, the YouTube channels of Media Network, SMNI News, and KOJC, both of which were founded by Pastor, were terminated on Friday, July 7. Also terminated is the YouTube channel Laban Kasama ang Bayan, hosted by former Duterte government official, ayan, alam niyo si Lorraine. YouTube parent firm Google issued a short official statement on the takedown. Ayon sa Google, Google is committed to compliance with applicable US sanctions and laws, enforce related policies under its terms of services. After review and consistent with this policy, we terminated the Laban Kasama ng Bayan, KOJC, and SMNI YouTube channels. No, the termination follows the takedown of yung personal YouTube channel ng founder nila TikTok. China na yan Pati TikTok ay nag-take down din ng channel nila. And nangyari naman yun sa July 3rd, no? So, both the personal and yung SMNI are still present naman on Facebook and Twitter. Actually, nakita ko sa Twitter kahapon Pero, alam naman natin na malakas talaga sila sa YouTube and TikTok. So, yun talaga yung... ito. So, SMNI had 1.7 million subscribers upon checking an archive version of the page on July 1, 2023, while Laban Kasamang Bayan had more than 100,000 based on March 31 archive version. No, yung isa naman 4,000. So, comparable to Rappler, no, ang kanilang market, no, and in many ways they were actually the anti-Rappler. So of course the sanctions we're talking about here is yung US sanctions na imposed on sa founder niya in December 2012 under US Executive Order EO number 13818 for quote connection to serious human rights abuse. All right, so you can check the details on your own. Andito po yan, you can check it on your own. Okay, ito. Let me send a screenshot para mabasa niyan on your own. So, alam niyo na yung context na yan. But, apparently, bumalik. Meron pa rin yung page nila. So, I don't know, if-flag ba yan? 2,000 followers. Ba? Malapit na mag-5,000. Pwede na mag-monetize yan pag 5,000 na yan. Okay. So, ito nakita ko na, nga pala na, bumalik na sila. Pero, tingnan natin ano mangyari dito. Nasaan na to? Ayan, paki-check na lang. Kaya nang bahala decision dyan. Anong gagawin nyo dyan? Ito. SMNI. Tingnan natin ang bilis na upload yung iba Ito. Pakita natin yan Ito. Pakita natin. Ayan. 2000s. May 20 videos pa rin sila Andyan pa yung video ni Secretary Enrile. Yun, talagang napakagaling yung mga experts nila dyan. Napakawalang bias, napaka-credible, napaka-hindi traditional politicians. Fresh na fresh. Yan, ito. So, meron na silang bagong site, guys. Bumalik na yung SMNI. Ito, andito yung SMNI. Yan, 2,000 followers, 20 videos. Tingnan natin ang mangyari dito kung mafa-flag na naman ng mga tao yan. Oo, news official. Pero wala naman siyang... Naka-blue check ba sila? Ano ba? Legit ba ito? Ano ba nangyari dito? Okay. I won't be surprised yan
Mga ka-partner!
Ayan, mafa-flag sila. Baka masya-shutdown na rin yan. I don't know what they're gonna do right now kung wala na yan. Sayang pa naman yung statecraft show ni yung expert sa international relations. Hindi na natin makikita yung mga ganyan high level. Mga very academically high level geopolitics, ganon. Yan. Okay. Alright. Dami natin na pag-usapan Woo! Now, let's go to the last part. Ginawa natin buffet style Now, let's go to the last part of our discussion today kasi magwi-weekend na. So, Sabbath day na bukas. So, ayan, pahinga na tayo. God willing, next week na tayo mag-usap. So, let me end on this note. So, kagabi, nag-launch po tayo ng ating Thread account. So, ako ay isang, anong number ako? Number 68 million or some 67 million, paki-add na lang ako mga kameta. Paki-add naman dyan. Libre lang. Paki-add ako dyan sa Thread. Kung hindi pa kayo naka-update dyan sa Thread, yan. Libre lang. Kung naka-Instagram kayo, yung Instagram account yung seamlessly, it will be transitioned to the other side. At of course, dun sa amin, mga journalist or yung mga tao na active sa public information landscape, one of the good things is that we can carry not only our details and account, but also yung verification na meron kami. So, thank God, na-carry ko yung free verification badge natin na meron tayo from Instagram and of course from Facebook. And I used to also have free verification dun sa Twitter. Pero yun ang problema. Ito si Elon ay nagkakalat na. Sobrang sabi ko sa inyo, itong malaking dork na yan, nagkakalat na talaga. At yan, nakabawi si Zaki sa kanya ng big time. At 100 million na ba? I mean, Instagram has 2.3 billion users. So even if 10% lang ng Instagram ay lumipat, dyan sa Threads, kawawa si Elon dyan. Because ang total daily users ng Twitter na active users, wala pang 300 million yan. So, just 10% of the Instagram followers, pag lumipat yan sa Thread, matapatan na nila yung Twitter. And the good thing here is, as I said, dun sa mga verified, di na kailangan magbayad ng verification, dun sa mga kalokohan na ginagawa ni Elon Musk, dun sa mga Elon Musk boys, fanboys, hindi ako fan ni Zuckerberg and all. Alam natin yung mga kababalagan ng Facebook. In fact, Facebook, I don't know, supposedly unintentionally na shutdown nila yung page natin a few years ago. So malaking reklamo ko yun. In fact, I wrote an article about how Facebook shut me down. So this is not about being fan club of fan club of Zuckerberg or anything. No, not at all. I'm not a fan of them. Marami rin akong galit sa kanila. But, a few years ago, pati ako na naapektuhan ako dyan. So, ang daming gulo, ang daming disinformation, daming problema. So, I agree with Marie Ressa and a lot of activists there, journalists there, na malaking problema talaga yan. So, now, Twitter has a serious competition because wala pang 3 araw, ilan na, naka 100 million na ba dyan sa thread na yan? Now, I don't know what's going on with this thread. It looks like it's like an Instagram combined with Twitter, so medyo madali siyang gamitin. So far, so ako yung number 68,276,225. So, that's as of last night. So, baka ngayon umabot ng 80, 90, 100 million. So, siguro give it 1 month, tatapatan niya yung Twitter in terms of users. And the thing with with Twitter is that usually mga nandun, mga journalists, or yung mga, alam niya na, yung mga Zuckerberg boys, pro-Trumpers, yung mga medyo politically active people. But sa Instagram kasi, usually mga tao dyan, hindi yung mga politically active. Most folks, are just there for social media, to post nice stuff, to see nice stuff. So, ang hope ng thread is there'll be like a detox version ng Twitter. I don't honestly know if it can compete with Twitter in terms of yeah, sorry, meron akong maintenance na ginagawa. No, my point is this. Elon Musk, I don't know what's going on with that guy. I have my own suspicions, but he took things for granted, and messed it up big time on Twitter. And now, Zuckerberg is coming, and hindi pa nagsimula yung away nila on MMA. Wala na, nabugbog na yan si Elon Musk. But of course, for a lot of us, journalists, academics, etc., na napaka-active on Twitter, we want Twitter to work. We're invested in Twitter, right? We're diversifying, of course. We'll go on Thread, we'll be on other websites and platforms. Pero yung algorithm ng Twitter, yun talagang nasanayan namin. At meron na kaming mga followers dyan, meron na kaming track record dyan. So I hope this will pressure Elon to get his act together or just get out of the way, and let the adults take over Twitter and detox it as much as possible. But in the meantime, because there's no assurance that Elon Musk is gonna get his act together, nagme-meltdown na yung tao na yan, let's see what's gonna happen with Thread 1. I haven't posted anything yet. I'll get back to you guys once I get posting. My sense is I want to do it a bit different. Siguro a bit of Twitter, but also something of Instagram stuff that I haven't done on Instagram. And post some nice pictures, a little bit more lifestyle-ish, a little bit more vlogger-ish. I don't know. Something different. So I don't want my threads to just be a clone of my Instagram or my Twitter. I want to do something different about it. So tingnan natin yan. But at the end of the day, let's not forget, there's real life out there, and let's not waste our time too much on the social media platforms unless they're really important to your business, they're important to networking with other people, they're important to you getting the right message out. In my case, late ako pumasok sa social media. I mean, I signed up to Facebook when I really didn't become super active on Facebook until, really tatay times na, no? And Twitter, I got in mga 2014, 15 pa lang. So di ako nandun yung mga kasagsagan ng mga social media websites na the platforms na yan. They have their value, but for me it's really it's an outlet for me to get the message out. But to be honest, make sure you always put time for more important things in life, right? Which is meeting people in person, or in my case, reading books, information, doing the real intellectual work that we have to do, because life is more than just like that. Sa dulo, lahat yan businessman lang sila. This is attention economy. They just want to get our attention so that the advertisers know what to bombard us with. And let's not be zombies. Yun lang. But in the meantime, please follow me on Thread. Tingnan natin ang pwede natin gawin. Kasi wala naman akong incentive mag-post kung sample lang yung followers natin. I'm sorry, no offense, but I have more important things to do, right? Yung mga segundo na ilalagay ko to post something or type something, sample lang nandyan, I'll just do it on my other platforms na lang, where we have, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of followers, right? We'd rather do it there. Okay. Maraming salamat and thank you very much. Ano ba sasabihin? Wala na. Sabog na. Pagod na. Hindi, I didn't have a good sleep last night. Dami kong inaasikaso. So, and then kanina pumunta pa kami kay Mayor Vico. Wala pala siya. Pero kasalanan namin kasi spontaneous kami nag-drop by. But I'm really looking forward to having proper conversation with people like Mayor Vico for continuing the kind of dialogue conversations I'm having with good friends like sila Leloy. And I wish you guys a blessed weekend. God willing, talk to you guys soon next week. Maraming salamat. God bless. And take care.